Auto insurance can all seem the same until it comes time to use it. So don't get stuck paying more for less coverage. Switch to USAA Auto Insurance and you could start saving money in no time. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
Hello, travelers. Before we get to the show, I want to start out on a bit of a personal note. Today's a major milestone for me. I'm turning 40. As I approach the twilight years of my life and my inevitable visit to Desert Skies, I have a birthday request. I've been invited to visit a college in New York whose fiction podcasting class is listening to Desert Skies this semester.
New York City!
I'm going to visit the class, talk to them about the show, answer any questions they have about podcasting. We're also going to host an event there one evening the week that I'm visiting. Details about the time and location will be announced later. I'm trying to raise funds in order to get there, take my family, eat some bagels, find out if Sesame Street is real. 3 ways that you can help. First, I'm holding an auction for my scripts from now through the end of September, featuring 12 main episode scripts and FMs that I've used to record the show, some of your favorite episodes, signed, marked up, and they have coffee and curry stains. So, are they worth anything? Who knows? Second, you can purchase a personalized audio or video message from me. And lastly, if you want, you can just chip in a few bucks. You can find all these options by clicking the link called Send JC to NYC in the show notes, or by visiting desertskiespodcast.com/sendjc to NYC. Thank you so much for your generosity. Just by being a fan, you've already made this birthday very special to me. Enjoy the show. Hello, friends. Before starting today's episode, I'd like to take a moment to welcome some new folks to Club 86. This time, we're going to load them up with a bag of their favorite chips. This is, of course, completely fantasy, but delicious all the same. Please welcome the following folks to the station. Papa Gnome, here is your cheese-flavored Ritz Bits as requested. Satin Void, Lay's Dill Pickle Chips for ya. Emily, here's your OLW Truffle Mayonnaise flavor all the way from Sweden. Onyx Trevelyan, here's some of those baked Lays you like so much. Anna Pittman, the classic cheddar and sour cream. Eva, here's your kettle chips with tomato and basil flavor. Sorry, I took a couple already. They're amazing. Pippin, all the way from your favorite pub. Some scampi fries. Reese, some homemade tortilla chips. Sliced them and fried them myself. Ren, again with the delicious Lay's dill potato chips. Kristen, James, and Angela, I'm sorry. I wasn't able to get your chips order in time, but that's okay. You can have some of my favorite, salt and vinegar Pringles. And one for me. Join Club 86 and you'll get access to all kinds of great perks, from exclusive episodes including the Game Night miniseries, to special Discord privileges, exclusive merch, early episodes as they're available, and so much more. It's also a great way to support the show. To join, visit patreon.com/Desert Skies or click the link in the show notes below. Thank you to all who have joined. Now, time for chapter 18, Spoke to My Damn Soul. Enjoy listening. For the best listening experience, headphones are recommended. Mac, why have you brought me out here?
Isn't it obvious? I brought you out here to kill you, Tendy. Any ideas on a good place to hide the body? All right, I didn't bring you out here to murder you. For obvious reasons.
Which are?
Because of our, condition.
Are you calling death a condition?
I brought you out here because Wei told me to.
Wei told you to bring me out here?
Yep, I know it's weird, but he's a little weird and a little wise. And then he told me to leave you out here, so adios, amigo. Best of luck.
Wait. Why would Wei tell you to do that? That doesn't make any sense. Just leave me standing in the wash?
I don't know, man. Honestly, he didn't tell me nothing. Said something about it being time. I'm guessing he's worried about you and feels like he's got to do something or something. Tendy, I'm worried about you.
Why?
I don't know. I told Nani that I thought you were just, in one of your moods, and she pointed out that it doesn't seem to be like a momentary disposition. That maybe you're having a real hard time, like, all of the time. Maybe you have been for a while.
She told you that?
I think she can see things for more than they appear to be. The way she laid eyes on that woman and knew who she was, she's got some keen insight. And I think when she said that you're in, bad shape, I realized that, I've known that for a long time. I just don't like to think about it. You can seem so okay sometimes, but I can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yeah, even when you're laughing or shooting the shit with a traveler, which, let's face it, is not often, Mr. Serious, I can hear it. The sadness.
I'm sorry, Mac.
What in the hell are you apologizing for? I'm the one who didn't say anything when I should have. I just didn't know what to say. I still don't know what to say. Nani doesn't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Mac, I'm just glad you guys are here. I can't imagine existence without you. Or Nani. It's weird. We barely know her.
I know.
But Cash is gone, and I needed her. I don't think I realized just how much I needed her. The three of us have almost never been apart, and Nani is great, but Cash has left a hole that...
You feel abandoned.
No. Yeah. I just don't know why she'd leave without us. Without saying anything.
I'm sure she had a reason, Tendy. And I'm sure it was a good one. She knows how much we care about her. I think maybe she's trying to protect us from something.
Yeah, but that's not fair. We should have had a choice.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't know about you, but she's more than earned my trust.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's true. Oh, hey, Wei.
Sure thing. Tendy, I'm gonna go back to the station. Weiwei's gonna take it from here.
But if you leave, I have no way of understanding what Wei says.
Weiwei, what do you think? Sorry, Tendy, Weiwei says I gotta go. Be sure and come back to the station as soon as you're done. I want to hear what this is all about.
Okay, Mac. Well, Wei, I'm here as you requested. Look, I know you saw me crying earlier. I'm guessing this has something to do with that. You're not gonna say anything. I guess that makes sense. It's not like I'd... Why are you looking down the wash? Wait, what was that? Who is that, Wei? Wei, who is that?
So what happened? Did he come back with you? You left him out there? Why did you leave him out there? Is he okay?
Whoa. You're really worried about him, huh?
You're not.
I mean, yeah, I am. I'm worried that Cash leaving is gonna be the straw that breaks the Tendy's back. I mean, if it's bad enough for Wei to get involved, they spend like 0 time alone together.
Really? Why? Wei doesn't like him?
It's not that he doesn't like him, it's just they don't really have a way to talk to each other, and, well...
Well, what?
Wei thinks Tendy is a bit of a downer. A wet blanket.
Yeah? Well, downers need friends too.
Yeah, it's just Wei's nature. He's extremely playful, always looking for the next rule to break, or the next person to prank, or the next coyote to date. He can be deadly serious, but that's only when he needs to be. The rest of the time, he's a big old party of one.
So, the opposite of Tendy.
Exactly.
And was the Wei you left him with just now the deadly serious one? Or the party one?
I don't think he was completely either one of those just now. He sounded excited.
So you're the only one who can understand him. What does he sound like to you?
Well, it's hard to describe. Tendy's asked before, too. It's like I hear him, but I don't hear him. He can make the tiniest sound, though, and there's enough words in him to fill the page of a bio.
That's some gift you got there. Does it only work with animals?
Nah, it works with people, too. Kinda. Only sometimes. Like it happens when it needs to happen. Like they say something and I can hear the real words they're saying. The words behind the words. It can be really helpful sometimes. It can be really painful too.
You ever heard me say something I wasn't saying?
Nah, I don't think so. Probably because you're so perfectly good at saying what you're feeling.
Am I? Maybe to a degree, but I don't feel like I'm perfect at it.
What do you mean?
Well, Mac, how did you feel when you first got here?
Like, when I woke up on the astral plane?
Yeah, you woke up here like me. No memories apart from, like, the general knowledge of things. No personal memories.
That's right.
But did you feel something? Something that carried over with you even after you forgot why?
Anger.
Really? That's surprising.
Yeah, it was like I was missing out on something. Like I'd come so close to getting what I wanted the most, and then at the last moment...
At the last moment, what?
I don't know. But I woke up angry. And underneath the angry, I think there was sad, like a whole heap of it. I didn't want to acknowledge it, though. Pride and all.
Did that feeling ever go away?
Nah, it's still there. It got better, though. Like a lot better. This place changed me a lot, but that feeling, it's always there. Thank the prime mover, I got burritos and good friends and stars and stuff to soothe the pain. What about you, Nani? Did you carry anything over with you?
Well, when I first got here, I felt like I'd found something. Something that mattered more to me than anything else in the world. It felt like joy. And then, almost immediately after that, loss. Like I'd found it and lost it. Kind of. It was a very real feeling. Still is, but it's hard to put into words.
What do you think Tendy's carrying right now?
You'd know better than anyone. You got here first, right? What do you remember about when he showed up?
Well, Tendy pulled up real fast. I saw his face through the window. When he saw me, I could see he was saying something.
Saying what?
No idea. He was driving a 61 Buick Skylark. Beautiful car. We got one out back, the one Driston gave Tendy. Anyways, he gets out of the car and I said something like, "Greetings, traveler," and he walks right past me like I'm not even there. He goes inside and I fueled up the car and I'm wondering what's happening inside. And then I started to get a little curious and began going inside. And when I opened the door, the old attendant was gone and Tendy was standing behind the counter.
Wow, that's freaky.
You want to know what's freaky? I swear, at the last second before I entered the store, I looked in the glass of the door as I was opening it, and I could have swore that Skylark didn't look the way I'd left it. It was just like a half second though, and then I saw Tendy, and that took all my attention, and when I finally looked back, the car was gone. And I always figured it was just a figment of my imagination, but I always suspected something had changed, and I think I just confirmed my suspicion.
What'd you figure out?
That 61 Skylark turned into an 86 Skylark the moment Tendy became the attendant. Every new car that came into the station after that has been an 86.
Whoa, that's cool. What happened to your car after you got here?
Wait took it and learned how to drive in it and learned how to crash in it.
The coyote drove your car?
Nani, this story is not about my car.
Sorry, so how did you confirm your suspicion?
It's crazy, but I think the car you're driving once belonged to the old attendant. I found a map in there that had his handwriting on it. He had to have used it. Do you want to see it?
I'm very interested, but I want to get back to Tendy.
Oh yeah. Well, Tendy, you know the funny thing is, I never got to ask him what he said when he was still in the car. He'd lost that memory along with the rest of them. I've started to bring it up a few times and, well, what's the point? He's not gonna know, and it'd probably just make him upset. For all we know, the answer to who Tendy is could have been in those words. It's okay, because since then I've learned how to read lips.
Really?
See, you just said really.
Yeah, I said that out loud.
I know, but I wasn't listening. I was reading your lips.
How did Tendy seem when he woke up?
Confused. Like angry confused. And I got the feeling he was ashamed of something. Scared about what in the world he was supposed to be doing. Why he was chosen to be an attendant. And what that even meant. And he stayed that way until...
Until what?
Until Cash said that everything was gonna be alright. Said she'd help him settle in and that she'd be there every step along the way. That seemed to quiet his soul a little bit. She really comforted him. She's done it a lot since he got here. Not just for him, for me too.
It makes me happy that she was able to help him. I like Robo Girl. It's so confusing waking up behind that counter.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like, wait, what do you mean behind that counter?
Yeah, it's disorienting.
But your first memory was driving to the station right after you got to the astral plane.
Oh, no, that's not what happened. I woke up right there, standing behind the counter.
The hell? And then what?
And then Cash said, "I'm sorry." And I said, "For what?" and she got nervous, and then she started rambling about the way you guys do inventory and how she can control the neon signs outside, and then about how ice machines work. And then you and Tendy showed up and you gave me that awesome introduction.
Your car.
What about my car?
It was facing the wrong way. I didn't think of it. Figured you just turned into the station after you passed the pumps, pulled a HueHue like some travelers do. But that's not what happened, is it?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Nani, I don't think you were coming from the physical plane when you got here. I think you were coming from the astral plane. And now that I think about it, I think we need to look at the map.
Wait, what was that? Who is that, Wei? Wei, who is that? Well. Wei Coyote. It's so good to see you. Put her there. Thank you so much for bringing him here. You doing okay? Good. Do you mind if me and him talk alone? Thank you, my friend. And you. Wow. I remember having a hard time, but I don't remember feeling as distressed as you look right now. What's going on? Who are you? Well, I'm you. You're me. Yeah. From a different time. A way different time. In more ways than one. No, this isn't happening. Wait, where'd you go? What kind of trick is this? This isn't funny. He really cares about you. You know, like a lot. You're gonna find this hard to believe, but I am you from, what, the future? Yeah, from down the road a little. How far down? It's hard to say. Time is strange here. You should try stepping out of it sometime. Things become a lot more clear. Outside of time? That's a discussion for another time. Why are you here? Why am I here? I'm here to give you a gift. Your gift. My gift? Direct to you, straight from the superiors. The superiors? Who are they? All in good time. You've been suffering a terrible pain for so long. One that carried over with you from the physical plane. One you carry right in this very moment. Yes, I'm here to take it away. And to give you your gift. Take it away. That's right. It served its purpose. Pain is strange in the way it can do that. But now it's time for something new. What do you mean it served its purpose? You're saying I didn't have to be in pain all this time? In total and complete anguish? It could have been taken away? Why should I trust you? You don't have to. I'm still gonna give you your gift, whether you trust me or not, as long as you listen. You're not me. I am more you than you could ever imagine. I'm who you're becoming. Your pain serves a purpose. There's not a drop that's going to be wasted. That makes no sense. It's the only thing that makes sense. If we can't see the purpose in the pain, then all that's left is terrible chaos, existential dread, the unending asking of why. But why? What has pain ever done for me? Pain can serve all kinds of purposes. In your case, it's helped you to grow in a way that you needed to. And what way is that? Empathy. You're uniquely equipped to love people, to feel with them the deep things that they feel, because you've felt them too. You've been on the receiving end of all types of it. I'm not saying those things are good in and of themselves, but they happened. And it's what makes you good at your job. It's also the thing that's destroying me inside. Nani says, Nani is this woman. I know who Nani is, remember? Nani says, she says you have a savior complex. I remember. That one really stung. She's good at saying things that sting. The best ones are, when they do it in love. She's right, isn't she? I'm broken. I feel like I have to fix everyone, like I have to control everything, like I have to make them stop feeling bad. Why? Do you know why? Can you tell me? I do know why, but I can't tell you why. Not yet. But there is something I can do for you. Take away my pain? Really? You mean that? Yes, but not in the way you might expect. Like I said before, I have a gift for you. I thought the gift was taking away the pain. That's not what the gift is. It's part of what the gift can do. How do you know? Because I'm you, and therefore I have this gift. What is it? I like to call it the right word at the right time. That's a gift I do not have. There's that negative self-talk, the heaping of shame on yourself that has defined our existence. The repeated stabbing of our own heart. It's exhausting, but you have said the right word at exactly the right time to exactly the right people many times. You've helped a lot of people, far more than you've hurt. But the problem is that you've been giving a gift that you're yet to receive. Are you ready to receive it? Yes. And no. I can't imagine not feeling like this. I'm scared of it. Does that make sense? It's funny, isn't it? The way we adopt our pain, it becomes a part of us. Just another thing we can't let go of. That's a normal way to feel, though. Nothing to be ashamed of. He felt the same way when he received his gift. Who? Mac. He got his gift a while ago, almost in the very beginning. What was the gift? You know what it was. What it is? Mac can understand animals. Yes, but it's more than that. Mac can hear the soul speaking. Hear souls speaking? Even human souls? Sometimes, yes. But they're often drowned out by words. So Mac can hear the voice of the soul. That explains so much. And you can speak to it. What do you mean? It's hard to describe. It happens when it needs to happen. It's not a parlor trick that you can just do on a whim. It's always exactly the right time. How will I know? You'll just know. And it's what? A word of comfort? Often it is. Sometimes it's not. I rarely understand it. Though this time I do. This time, I have a word for you. It's going to change everything. Will you receive it? It's now or never. It's going to change everything? Yes, and if you want the gift, you have to receive this word. You can't give what you haven't received. Mac never mentioned receiving a gift. Am I going to remember any of this? I don't think so. How do you know? Because I don't remember it. Will you receive it? Okay, good. You carry the weight of every possible outcome for every possible person that you encounter. Yes, and you hate yourself. For everyone you fail to save on this side of existence, you hate yourself. And you hate yourself because of the people that you hurt when you were still alive. I didn't mean to. You didn't. But you still carry that burden. The fear that you will never make it right. Yes, listen to me. There's nothing that's been lost that won't be restored. Nothing that's broken will remain unmended. In the end. The end? Is it a good ending? A marvelous one. You're going to make mistakes. It's inevitable. You're not going to be able to save everyone. It's impossible. You're still going to say the wrong things, and you're still going to hurt people you didn't mean to hurt. But Oliver, yeah, listen closely. This is the most important part. I'm listening. It's all going to be all right. And there's not a damn thing you can do to stop it. Okay.
When is the last time you made s'mores? Crunchy, gooey, and with everyone's favorite, Hershey's milk chocolate. Whether you're making new memories with your friends beside a campfire inviting neighbors over for a casual cookout, or cooking s'mores in the oven with your family on a rainy day. Enjoy some more of each other with Hershey's S'mores. Find Hershey's milk chocolate bars at your favorite retailer. Time to s'more some more.
This episode is brought to you by PNC Bank, who believes some things in life should be boring, like banking, because boring is steady, pragmatic, responsible. You don't want your bank to be cool or sexy. Sexy is for red carpets, not banks. That's why PNC Bank strives to be boring with your money, so you can be happily fulfilled with your life. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. Brilliantly boring since 1865 is a service mark of the PNC Financial Services Group, Inc. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Hi, Nani.
Tendy, I'm so glad you're back. I've been so worried about you, and we didn't know how long you'd be, and I didn't want to stress you out. But I think maybe Nani was on the astral plane for a while before she lost her memories because her car was facing the wrong direction, and she woke up behind the counter, and I don't even think that was her car. I think it was your car, the one the attendant took when you got here. He must have gave it to her or something because I found a map inside, and it's his handwriting, and apparently she dots her I's with hearts. And I think maybe Cash knew all this, and I know that that's not what you need right now. You don't need to hear that kind of thing because you got so much on your plate, but I feel like I'm about to explode.
Mac, look what I found on the way back from the wash.
What? What'd you find? A clue?
Clue to what? Nani, come here. You look too.
What is it?
Check this out.
Tendy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Why?
Because that's just a cicada shell.
What do you mean, just a cicada shell? I've never seen one before.
You had to have. They're everywhere right now.
It's just like us. When we die, we're just shedding our first skin.
Tendy, are you high?
No, Mac, I'm not.
What happened out there?
I don't know. You took me to the wash. Wei showed up. You left me there. Then Wei disappeared. Then I found this cicada shell. And I looked at the stars for a while. And I think I'm gonna go outside and do that again.
Tendy, you've seen the stars 1,000,000 times.
No, Mac. I don't think I have. If you guys don't need anything from me, I'm gonna head back out there. Do you need anything from me?
An explanation?
Tendy, if you're really doing okay, can we talk about what Mac very rapidly brought up when you came inside? I can probably explain it a little better.
I think I understood, Mac. Your memories were erased here in the station. Cash knew, probably the one who did it, I'm guessing. Sounds like you had a car, but it's actually the car that was here for me, that the old attendant took. You must have found the car, or he gave it to you, or something. Does that sum it up?
Yes.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe we should sit on it for a while.
Maybe we should not. It's kind of a big deal, don't you think?
It feels like a big deal. I can understand that. But the two of you are here with me. I don't care where you came from, Nani. I'm just so glad you're here. And Cash is really, really smart. And really, really capable. And we have Xochitl and Corson out there probably looking for the prime mover. Maybe talking to him right now. Or maybe not. Maybe everything's gone totally wrong. Either way, I'm sure it's gonna be okay.
Okay.
There's just no telling. All I know is this. There's nothing we can do about it right now. So, let's enjoy this time we have together. And do the best job we can. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna reach over you and grab some of these sunflower seeds.
Bud, you're not being yourself.
I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Whistle if you need me.
Tendy seems to be doing okay.
But this is not who Tendy is.
You sure? Maybe it is. Is he not stressed enough for you?
That's dismissive.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. Obviously something happened to him out there, and you said that you trust your coyote friend, right?
Trust Wei, of course I do most of the time, but I need an answer for this, for that. Is he under a spell or something? I gotta know, Nani.
And what if you can't get the answer that you're looking for? What if something happened in that desert that can't be explained, Mac? Are you gonna be able to accept your friend for who he is if he's not an anxious mess?
That's a great question. You're right, I just don't know what to think.
Maybe just give it some time. This might be temporary.
Maybe that's what I'm afraid of.
It got your hopes up. And now that you have your friend in a good place, you're already worried that it's not gonna last.
Yeah, maybe. Aren't you worried that's gonna happen?
No, not really. But I'm a bit of an optimist. Maybe to a fault.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
You do that. I'll stay here while you chat with your friend.
Hey, bud. Stand that way too long and your neck's gonna start hurting.
Yeah? You're probably right, Mac. I've tried looking at the stars before, off and on.
I know, bud.
I always thought it might help me feel better. But looking at the stars just prompted more questions about the astral plane, the nature of death and life, about our past, about all kinds of things. I could never just look at the stars.
I know. We've talked about it.
But now I can, Mac. I can see the stars and the moon and the cicada shells.
I'm glad to hear it, bud, but why? What happened?
I don't know, Mac. Like I said, you took me there, left me, and then I came back to the station. That's it.
Okay.
Only
what?
something didn't come back with me. A feeling. A feeling that if I messed up, everything was going to fall apart. For so long, I've been giving people something that I didn't have. Peace and comfort. But when I was walking back, that feeling was gone. And that feeling had been the biggest feeling for so long that when it was suddenly gone, I felt like I had the freedom to look at a mesquite tree and to examine a cicada shell and to kneel down and give a bark scorpion a little scratch and to look at the stars.
Maybe we should go ask Weiwei what happened.
If you feel like you need to, but don't do it on my account. I don't need to know. I'm just glad it happened. Mac, what's your favorite star?
That one.
Oh? What do you like about it?
I like how it's big, but there ain't no other big stars near it, just little ones, so that star is kind of like the big, strong one, looking out for the tiny ones.
Does your star have a name?
Yep, I call him King Bill.
Nice.
Do you have a favorite?
Not yet, but I'm gonna keep looking.
All right, I'll let you get to it. Later, bud.
Mac, wait.
What?
I have something I feel like I need to say to you.
What do you mean? What you got to say?
It's weird. It just popped into my head, and I knew I needed to say it to you, but I don't understand what it means.
You're really starting to freak me out, man. You starting a cult or something? Because Nani might like that, but I don't think that kind of thing is for me.
Mac, do you want to hear it or not?
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
What is it? What do you have to say?
Our answer is yes.
Really? Really? What does that mean?
I don't know.
I feel compelled to ask when.
In its own time, Mac. In its own time. Whoa, that's quite the grin.
I don't think I've ever felt this happy before. I don't think I've ever felt this happy. This is the freakiest damn thing that has ever happened to me. I feel like dancing and punching the air and popping balloons and honking a horn. And why do I feel like this, Tendy?
I don't know.
It's like you spoke to my damn soul. Who damn? Let's go celebrate.
What are we celebrating?
The greatest day of my death. You're gonna drink some shack juice.
If you mix it with something and it's like 2 drops.
3 drops for Tendy. Race you inside.
I'll be right there. Oh, hey there. I don't know what it is you did, Weiwei, but thank you. I know that I can't just stand out here and look at the stars forever. I know there's work to do, that there's challenges coming. I can feel them. They're just on the horizon. But for now, all I can do is just stand here and soak up some of the things I've been missing for so long. This is a beautiful, sad place, Weiwei. Yeah. Beautiful and sad. Come on, friend. We're celebrating something, and you have to join us. I don't know what that means, but if it was no, just know that I'm not taking no for an answer. Come on, let's do this.
Baby toy store Jeremy's the coolest dog of all. And if they cannot see it, they're not looking hard at, all.
Doug.
What?
Doug, shh. Be quiet. It's me.
Cash? What are you doing here? I didn't hear a plane land.
I didn't come with the plane, Doug.
Cash, if you don't mind, my name is Jeremy now.
That's going to take some getting used to, but I'll do my best.
Jeremy is so glad you're here, Cash, but seeing as you are hiding behind a dumpster, I can't help but be a little worried.
That's kind of you, Jeremy. I'm not saying you should be worried, but I am in a dangerous situation. I'm looking for someone. His name is Olinus. He's from the 32nd sphere.
The industrial sphere?
That's right. I need to find him, and I think he might be here. But I'm going to need your help getting to him, Jeremy.
What is it that's so dangerous about this person, Cash? How can Jeremy help?
I just need to talk to him without him knowing where I am. I'll need some audio equipment. A microphone, a speaker, maybe.
Cash, you got me worried. You can't even be in the same room as this person? Is he gonna hurt a Doug? Are we all in danger here? We should get Sphere Mover Doug.
No, don't get him. I just need to talk to Olinus from afar. And I need to be able to hear him, too. Can you help me make that happen? I have no idea where to start.
It sounds like you need a set of walkie-talkies. One for you, one for him.
No, we can't have anyone getting near him. We have to find a way to do it without initiating contact.
Where even is he?
If he's here, he's in the theater.
For this, we're gonna need a brilliant mind.
Okay?
An electronics expert.
Yes.
Who's also an audio expert with experience with microphones and speakers and possibly a soundboard.
Maybe not that complicated.
Someone who can recommend a high-quality VCR and who has knowledge of emerging cellular phone technology with the best rates and coverage.
Probably not.
But maybe so, Cash, maybe so. We need Radio Shack, Doug.
Where can we find him?
Radio Shack.
Greetings, traveler. This episode was written, produced, and performed by me, Jared Carter. The show is executive produced by the miraculous Michael Freiberg. Desert Skies will return with Chapter 19. Thank you for listening, and as always, safe travels.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
Oh, hey friends, it's me, your Dungeon Master, Russ Moore. You don't know me, but I'm going to introduce you to Dungeons & Dragons, where I play D&D with my friends, and they're going to become your friends because you're going to love us so much. I mean, maybe you won't love us, but we'll love you. Let me give you a taste of the show in 42 seconds. Let's go!
You must have a flask.
He's got a satchel.
That was the most disappointed way I've ever heard anyone say the word satchel. How much is a donkey cost?
Russ, how much is a donkey cost?
The question everyone wants to know.
For 1 hour.
Concentration, so if you do another concentration spell.
It's abjuration, you doink.
It's concentration.
I mean, that sounds like exactly the sort of person you should probably tell your friends about. The kind that are there and say, like, weird, mysterious things and then just disappear.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you.
Okay.
Also, he had 3 eyes.
Oh!
We're having this rager. I mean, Lich Astley and the Magic Missiles is going to be playing later tonight.
Is he ever going to give you up?
Never going to give you up, never going to let you down. Orcus is going to rule all and he won't desert you. What else do I need to tell you? We're Dungeons & Dragons. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts or at dumbdragons.com. We can't wait to adventure with you.